Hello, hi everyone. So first of all, I just want to check whether you are able to listen me properly. So if you can type yes, so it would be good. Okay, thank you for confirmation. So I think you can listen my voice properly. So I welcome everybody, those who joined this bootcamp day zero session. So basically, this is an overview session where I will be explaining you what this bootcamp is all about. So today you will get to know everything about the bootcamp, and this is a unique bootcamp that I'm going to run from next week. So I just request you, if your friends they just forget to join this session, so just remind them and pass this message on to everybody, those who want to begin their Salesforce journey. So I will be starting this from the beginning, so it will be covering both admin and development. So we'll just wait for 5 minutes so that lots of people can join and they can be benefited with this overview session. So in this 5 minutes, I just want to let you know, like, I basically belongs to Jaipur, and I want to express my gratitude to all my channel viewers and subscribers, right? So yeah, this session will be recorded, and it will be available on YouTube once it is completed. So I basically belongs to Jaipur, Rajasthan, and meanwhile we are waiting for more viewers. So I'm just doing this activity for 5 minutes. So if you can drop from which city or which location you belong, so that we know like from which location learners are joining this session. So Vaibhav, I will be explaining everything. So just wait for the whole session. So I have prepared lots of slides which will clear all your doubts. So if in this 5 minutes, if you can drop the location, so it would be good. So I would be happy to know like from which location people are joining. So I can see lots of city, state, country as well. So people are joining from US as well, and many people are joining from Bangalore, Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad, Pune. People are joining from Ajmer as well, Nagpur, Maharashtra. So people are joining from around like each and every location. So I'm happy to know that like from different location people are viewing this session live. So soon I will be explaining about the boot camp. So be with me. So I will take your 40 to 50 minutes today. So when I initiated this boot camp, so on LinkedIn, lots of people asked me like what this program is and how it will look like, what content I will be covering, and what will be the duration. So I decided to do a live session so where I can explain everything in detail so that all the doubts will be cleared, and whatever questions you will be having, so I will try to answer those questions. So I think now I can just start this session so that you know like what the plan is and how long it will run. So Moving to the next slide. So it is going to share soon on the screen. So thank you for posting your location. So I'm happy like people around the world joined this live session, and numbers are increasing continuously. So if your friend didn't join, so you might be member of any Telegram group or WhatsApp group. So do remind them so that they know like what is the program. So let's start with the like first of all, before introducing the program, I just want to let you know like who am I and what I do. So I am running Sanjay Gupta Tech School. So this organization's aim is to provide different uh, area knowledge to viewers. So right now, from last 3 years, I'm actively uh, creating content on Salesforce, and after creating lots of content in terms of recorded videos, this year I decided to uh, share my knowledge live with the viewers so that if I will be explaining the concepts with you live so that you can ask some questions. And if you want some mentor that can guide you live so that you can learn things better. Because if someone is there with you throughout the journey, so it becomes easy to learn particular things. So I will be doing that thing for you. And apart from this organization, I am working with another company as a manager, learning and development, which is located in Australia as well as India. Uh, Prior to this work, I was associated with Salesforce, Traction on Demand, and Apperio. So these are my ex companies, and I have total 16 years of experience, which is mix of like 10 years I spent in education industry. So I taught various programming languages there, and from last 6 years I am associated with Salesforce ecosystem and IT industry. And after learning a lot of things, I am just sharing my knowledge with everybody. So I help students, freshers, professionals to ramp their career in Salesforce ecosystem. So this is about me. Now, without wasting much time, I think many of you know me already, like you are following me on YouTube. So now I'm going to tell you like what is the agenda for this bootcamp. So now you will be uh, getting to know everything about the bootcamp. So if we talk about the agenda, so first of all, I will be discussing about the objective of this program, right? So you can see, first of all, we will be discussing about the objective. Then I will let you know what bootcamp is, how many sessions will be there in every week, what topics I will be covering live for you, and everything will be recorded. And the recordings will be available on YouTube. And I have prepared a pretty sheet for you so that I can collect all the links there together so that you can follow. And I will let you know like target audience who can join this boot camp so that they can learn things. Then what all certifications you can prepare by going through this boot camp. Then target roles like what you can become after gaining lots of knowledge on Salesforce. Then some FAQs like when this bootcamp will be starting, what will be the timing, durations, and all. Then session time split. So I will be explaining about that, and what all communication channels I will be using to float the information. Right. So now I'm going to move to next slide so that we can discuss the objective of the bootcamp. So basically, my main objective of this bootcamp is to make trailblazers Salesforce ready. So as I already told you, I am making content from last 3 years, and lots of people are asking like, can any person become Salesforce ready? Can we do a job? So if you are related to IT background, then surely you will be able to learn Salesforce easily, and you can make yourself ready for Salesforce job. But let me tell you, if you are related to any background, whether it is IT, non-IT, or you are working with any organization where you have not worked about like on coding related stuff. So Salesforce provide different roles for everybody. So You can like going through these sessions. If you belong to non-IT industry, then also you will be able to understand this platform very well. So the main objective is to make trailblazers Salesforce ready. So you will be learning Salesforce here. You will be able to build your career in Salesforce ecosystem. You will be able to clear the base certifications by going through this boot camp. And uh, most important thing, like in whole world, like most of the organizations are working, they are charging huge amounts. So if you are not able to pay much amount for learning Salesforce and getting a job, so you don't need to worry about the money. This whole bootcamp is free of cost, and everything I will be explaining in the detail, and you will get to know each and every concepts. Everything is recorded, and with each session I have planned some Q&A sessions as well. So all I will try to answer all your doubts, right? So uh, next objective is to give back to the community. So whatever I have learned so far, so I am trying to give back to the communities for noble cause. And uh, most importantly, to create a platform for the beginners so that they can start their Salesforce journey, right? So if you have any doubt from where to start, what topic to learn first, how we will be able to learn Salesforce, is it possible or not? So all those questions will be answered here. So I just created a platform so that you can understand the things very well, and you don't need to worry about like will I need to pay much amount for that. So nothing you need to worry. You just need to trust in me. I will be sharing everything with you, whatever you require. So moving forward, now, after discussion related to objectives, so next we need to know like what all topics I will be covering in the boot camp. So majorly I will be covering admin and development part. And in admin, I will be covering all the admin related concepts along with reports, dashboards, data security. Then I will be covering Flow Builder, which is a powerful tool which is used for automation. Then if we talk about development, so I will be covering Apex, Lightning Aura components, and Lightning Web component. So I will explain you like how we can build those things. And I will try to begin development from the scratch. So if you don't know coding, then also you can try to learn code. So I will try to explain those things in easy way, because I already told you I have 10 years of education industry experience. So I know like how to explain things for a beginner. So I will try to utilize my experience in this bootcamp so that if you want to switch from admin role to development role, so you can easily learn development things and you can just give it a try, right? So if you want to give it a try, so this is a unique opportunity for you. So you can just go and try and do some hands-on with coding stuff, so that you can decide whether you will be able to understand things or not. Now, if we talk about Apex and Lightning Web components, so there are some prerequisite before you start learning those things, right? So what I will be doing, I will be covering some prerequisites as well. So if we talk about Apex, so Apex is basically object-oriented programming language, and before learning Apex, you must need to know about object-oriented programming concepts. So I will try to cover those concepts as well. So prior to learn Apex, we will discuss the basic concepts. Those are related to programming, right? And then we will be deep diving with the concepts. Those are available in Apex. And I will be covering HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So these are basic building blocks for Lightning Web component, right? So I will be covering those. And I can see a couple of comments. So Pankaj is asking, is Lightning Aura component is still relevant? So I will say yes, it is still relevant. So in some of the projects, we do migration from Aura to LWC. So you should have that knowledge. And Saurabh is asking Apex is Java based. So not Java based, it is similar to Java. So if you have prior knowledge of Java, so it is better for you. Like you will be easily uh, getting all the concepts, those are available with Apex. Right? So moving forward, so uh, uh, in this slide, you can see all the detailed topics are available. So in admin, I will be covering all the admin concepts. I will be covering data security. I will be covering reports and dashboard. So this is the first component of this bootcamp. Second component is flow builder, right? So in flow builder, I will be covering screen flows, record triggered flows, schedule triggered flows, right? So I will cover all the concepts along with I will do hands-on as well, right? So I'm again saying you this is a unique boot camp. Someone like few people are not taking this seriously, and they because in recent market what is happening, lots of organizations and people are doing free live sessions or webinars, and that exists for 1 day, 2 day, or 1 week, right? But this boot camp I planned for at least 4 months, and I will be delivering 4 session every week, right? So 4 months you will get to know Salesforce, and that is free, and there is no hidden charges, right? So I'm not going to fool you like I will be delivering 1 week freely and then I will ask you to pay some amount. So this is not true. Everything is free. Every week you will be getting depth knowledge. Yes, I will give assignments as well. So I will share a complete document with you where all the relevant use cases will be available. So you will be getting those use cases so that you can practice the things, right? So if we talk about Apex, so in Apex, I will be covering Apex concepts, then trigger, test classes, asynchronous Apex. So everything will be covered in detail. And fourth component is Lightning component. So in Lightning component, I will be covering Aura and Web component, right? So these two uh, frameworks I will be covering in Aura, sorry, in Lightning component, right? Subhash is asking Apex integration. So integration is not part of this bootcamp as of now. So once this bootcamp will be completed, then I will try to cover the remaining topics. So for example, integration, how we can do deployment, then Sales Cloud, Service Cloud. So I have planned those as well. But first, I want to build a base for those who doesn't know anything about Salesforce, or who knows but they want to deep dive in Salesforce, right? So yeah, so Anton is saying, I think better to learn Visual Force for render PDF and LWC Aura is not actual. Yeah, but Visual Force is now outdated. It was related to Salesforce Classic, right? So maybe if like viewers want that topic to be covered in the bootcamp, so later on I will be including that as well. No problem. So integration, Visual Force, deployment, these three things are not part of this bootcamp as of now. So as an ongoing process, I will try to include those as well. Okay, so moving forward, now I'm going to give you a depth of this bootcamp, like week by week, what topics I will be covering, right? So if you see the screen, so here you will be seeing in week 1 and week 2, I will be covering the admin concepts, right? So uh, after this and next slide, I will give you or I will share you the Excel sheet, and I will be sharing the link of that sheet as well so that you can also go through with the plan, right? So in week 1, week 2, I will be covering all the admin related concepts. In week 3, it is dedicated for reports and dashboard, right? Then week 4, data security. So data security is important. So all the concepts related to data security, along with the demonstration, I will try to cover, right? Then week 5 will be admin project. So after learning admin concepts, reports and dashboard and data security, I will be covering all those concepts with the help of a project. So 1 week I dedicatedly designed for admin projects. So I will be covering that project in week 5. Then week 6 and week 7 are for lightning flow. So you might have attended lots of webinars for 1 day or 2 day. Those let you know basics of lightning flow. But in this boot camp, you will be having 8 dedicated sessions for lightning flow. So in 1 week, 4 sessions, in another week, 4 more sessions. So along with concepts, I will try to explain all the concepts related to lightning flow uh, along with the use cases, right? Now, if I go to next slide, so in the next slide, you can see we have week 8 to 10. So in week 8 to 10, I will be covering Apex, right? All the concepts related to Apex will be covered in 3 weeks, right? So in 3 weeks, you will get to know what is Apex, how we can write code with Apex, right? So this slide is covering all the development related topics. And week 11, 12 is dedicated for Apex Trigger. So we will be discussing all the concepts along with the use cases in week 12, week 11, 12. Then week 13, 14 will be for Apex test class and asynchronous Apex. Then week 5 will be for Aura. In week 16, I will be covering prerequisites to LWC. Those are HTML, CSS, and basics of JavaScript. And then 4 weeks I dedicatedly designed for LWC, right? So this is whole bootcamp timeline, which is for 20 weeks. And I think you never heard in uh, like Salesforce ecosystem, and I think in IT industry as well, like someone who is delivering any bootcamp for 20 weeks, that too for free, covering all the topics along with the scenario demonstrations. And all these sessions will be recorded and will be available with you, right? Now I'm going to give you the depth of uh, each topic, right? So initially I told you like we have 4 blocks. One is admin, second is flow, third is Apex, and fourth is lightning component. Then I explained you how week by week we will be covering each and every component, right? Now, next, I'm going to share you a complete Excel sheet where week by week, what all topic day by day we are going to cover, right? So I just want you to take this bootcamp seriously, right? Because uh, I designed like I just spent 15 days to design this whole program, and then I'm in front of you to share this knowledge with you, right? So here you can see I have written quality matters. So I will be focusing on the quality, not on the quantity, right? So if 5 people or even 1 or 2 people are like watching this live, so I will be delivering these topics for you, right? So that is why it is important. So I just decided to complete 20 weeks, no matter how many people or how many folks are joining, right? So my aim to record all these sessions. So like later on, if due to some time availability they are not joining or due to any reason, but I will be delivering these things. And now I'm going to open this session tracker for you so that you can see the depth of the program. So in this session tracker, like this is an Excel sheet where I have designed the complete bootcamp day by day, right? So now you will be getting the depth of this bootcamp. So in this Excel sheet, you can see uh, day wise every topic is listed, which I'm going to explain to you, right? And I will place all the recording links here together, right? So if you can see this sheet, so here right now we are on week 0, and this day 0 is happening on 17th of January, which is bootcamp overview, and you can find the recording link here that is currently going on. Then week 1 will be starting from 23rd January, and day 1 these topics will be covered. So I will be explaining all these topics with the help of slides, and I will be doing some demonstrations as well, right? So that you can understand the concept as well as you can understand how practically it is basically implemented. So you can see it is starting from the beginning, It is starting from the beginning, so it will be covering everybody who wants to who wants to begin their Salesforce journey and want to start or build a career in Salesforce ecosystem, right? And if you are experienced and you just want to join specific section of this bootcamp, so like this sheet will be available with you, and day by day you can decide whether to join the session or not, right? And if due to some reason, because like we are human beings, uh, maybe you are not free with this particular time, so what you can do, you can just watch the recording, because here you can see in column E, all the recording links will be available, right? So I just saw a message from Clash Legend. He is saying, I just wasted 11K in learning Salesforce admin. So I just want you to not waste money. Just decide whether you will be able to uh, learn Salesforce or not. So this is free. You can decide you are understanding or not. Then if you need one-on-one mentorship, then you can go and just pay some amount and you can join any organization. So I'm not against with that, but like this is my initiative. I just decided people are spending lots of money and still they are not able to learn, and they are regretting. So why not to share my knowledge freely with the community? It will hardly take 1.5 hour of my day, but if I'm doing something for community, so community will appreciate my efforts. So I just want to share my knowledge with you, because from last 6 years I'm running this YouTube channel. So I just thought, why not to utilize this platform to give knowledge to everybody, right? So now I'm going to scroll this so that I can give you insight of the sheet. So week one, week two, as I already shared with you, it will be covering admin related concepts. Then week three will be covering reports and dashboard. Week four will be covering data security. Then I just mentioned my previous recorded links here as well. So if you want to see interview question answers, so you can just click on this link and you will get the playlist. So once after completion, so this is a roadmap. If you already know Salesforce, then also you can apply this roadmap to revise your knowledge. Because when we try to prepare for interview, so we need guidance, right? We need guidance. So this sheet will guide you, like if you are preparing for admin or development interview, so how you can prepare yourself. And in week five, you can see 4 days I have planned for admin project, where we will be creating end-to-end project so that you can have hands-on experience, like whatever we have learned, how we will be able to implement those. Then lightning flow, which is week six, and week seven as well. Then again, lightning. I have created almost 62 scenarios for flow. So that playlist is available with you here. So once we get to know all the things related to flow and the scenarios, so if you want to practice more, then you can go with this link. So these are additional resources. These you can use once the sessions are covered in like daily basis. Then from here, development is starting. So total 7 weeks. It means 1.5 month will take for you to prepare admin thing. Once you are good with admin thing, then you can just start your journey as a developer, right? So you can think of becoming a developer once you know admin related stuff. So here you can see Apex week 8, week 9, and week 10. So you can see I will be starting from the beginning. Everything I will be explaining slowly in each session, so that if you are a beginner, so you will be able to understand all the concepts, right? So all the sessions are planned in such a way so that if you are a beginner, so you can easily learn Salesforce, right? And you can, I will be sharing link of this sheet with everybody. So I will be placing this in the chat, and everybody can see this sheet anytime. You can click on any link which is available here once the session is complete, so that you can revise. You can pass on the sheet to anybody who missed this bootcamp. So I just planned it in such a way so that it will go for 3 to 4 months, so that we can cover each and every topic in detail, right? So you cannot learn Salesforce in 1 month or 2 months. It will take time, because Salesforce has lots of concepts to learn. Okay, so this is week 10. Then after week 10, we will be doing Apex Trigger, week 11, week 12. Then we have week 13, which is for Apex test classes. So I dedicated whole week for this. So total 4 sessions will be there. Then asynchronous Apex, again, whole week. So every day, one topic will be explained along with the demonstration, all the concepts, best practices. Then 1 week for lightning aura component. So someone just suggested me to include visual force. So later on, I will be updating the sheet as well. So as we proceed further, so basis on your suggestion, I will include visual force. I will include integration as well, right? So this is the initial draft, but later on, I will be updating the sheet and we will have those sessions as well. Then week 16, we will be having prerequisite to LWC, which is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Because before starting Lightning Web Component, you should know these. Or maybe what we can do, prior to start Lightning Aura Component, I will try to give you insight of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I will shuffle week 15 and 16, right? So that you have prior knowledge of these basic building blocks, so that you can learn Aura and Lightning Web Components properly. And week 17, 18, 19, and 20. So weeks 17, 18, 19, these 3 weeks will be for Lightning Web Component. If we require more days, so I will expand this sheet. And in last week, if you allow, or say like we need to discuss interview question and answers, we need to have guidance how we can prepare our resume. You just need to know those things. So I have planned 4 days for that in the last week, right? Yeah, I will include development project as well. So visual force. So let me take a note. So I'm going to take a note. So I will be including visual force. I will be including integration. Then I will be including DAV project. Right? Someone is saying wrapper classes. So I will include that as well. So yeah, these topics I will be including in the session. So as we proceed further, so these are related to development. So we don't need to worry because admin thing is planned properly. Nothing is missing. So I will include these topics as well so that we can cover, right? So this is the sheet. So after the session, or maybe on LinkedIn, I will be sharing the sheet with you. So if you have not followed me on these social media handles, so I'm going to share the links with you. So now moving forward, so in the end of the session, I will be sharing important links with you. So no need to worry. And Rituja is asking about data structure algorithm in Salesforce. So Rituja, I won't be covering data structure because it will take lots of time. So sorry, uh, those basic concepts you can learn from other channels, right? I won't be. But DevOps, like how we can deploy GitHub, those things I can surely cover. And Devashish is saying LWC E2E project. So that I will decide because in that case, I need to plan another boot camp. So it will be very long. So I will try to include those. So people are asking for timing because I am taking long. So they are just curious. So these are the target audience. So you can just ask any student, those who are in third year or fourth year of BTech, and if they want to start learning Salesforce, so you can just ask them, they can join these bootcamp sessions and they can start preparing Salesforce, right? Then freshers, those who are already passed out, they are searching for job and they are paying lots of money to organizations. So instead of doing that, they can join this bootcamp because starting from the beginning. Then non-IT professionals, you are related to any profession, you can just give a try because you might have heard lot of about Salesforce. So if you want to give a try, like how you can learn or how you can start your Salesforce journey, so you don't need to pay anything. So what if, like, if you are spending 2 3 months learning Salesforce, knowing this technology, so it will be good for you, and later you can decide whether to switch to Salesforce or not, right? So don't take any quick decision, just learn the thing and then decide. Then IT professionals who want to switch to Salesforce ecosystem. So if you are working with PHP, .NET, Java technology, and you want to build your journey with Salesforce ecosystem, then these sessions will be helpful for you. So in Traction on Demand, I did these things for many people. Those who are from Java, .NET, and PHP background, I used to train them on Salesforce ecosystem. So they easily migrated themselves into Salesforce. So if you are related to those technology, you can. Then if you are 0 to 2 years of, you are having 0 to 2 years of experience as an Salesforce professional, then also like not admin, but flow builder or development related stuff, like maybe somehow will be helpful for you. So if you have got a job as a BA, QA, dev, or admin, and you want to strengthen your concepts, right? These sessions will be helpful for you, and especially folks who are having career gaps, right? Those folks basically can learn Salesforce freely with this bootcamp, right? So I think everybody can learn Salesforce. So whenever anyone asks to me like, can I learn Salesforce? So I always say anyone can learn Salesforce and build career. So I was working 10 years in education industry as a professor. Then I decided to jump to Salesforce ecosystem. So when I was able to build my career, so you can also give it a try. So at least learn, then give some interviews and then decide whether you will be able to get a job or not, right? So there is no harm in learning new technology because somehow it will give you some experience, right? So instead of having lots of rumors around, it is better to have the knowledge, right? So always remember anyone can learn Salesforce and build career, and I am with you. I will be supporting everything that you want, right? Now, what all certificates we can prepare after completion of this bootcamp. So I just identified 6 certs that you can prepare after successful completion of this bootcamp. So you can see first one is associate certification, second is admin certification, then third is app builder, fourth is BA, fifth is PD1, and sixth is JavaScript. So these 6 certifications you can prepare once you complete different sessions of the bootcamp, right? So if you complete the admin related stuff, then you will be able to appear for associate or admin certification. Once you complete flow builder, then you can try for app builder. Then you can also try for BA, and PD1 and JavaScript you can try after completion of development related stuff, right? So these are related to certifications. Now, after learning things related to Salesforce, these are different roles for which you can apply for jobs. So you can apply as an associate, like this is a 0 to 6 or 0 to 1 year job. Then you can apply for administrator, developer, business analyst, quality analyst, sales career. You can try, because nowadays what is happening, the clients which those are using Salesforce in their companies, so they also need Salesforce administrator who can run their system, right? So for those, sales career, service career, and marketing careers are important. So if you know admin related stuff, and for example, if any company, if we take example of Apple, if Apple using Salesforce and they hire a guy who knows Salesforce admin stuff, so that person, that folk will be able to handle day-to-day activities those are happening in that organization as an admin. So you can build your career as sales, service, and marketing. And other than that, you can have associate, admin, development, business analyst, and quality analyst roles. So these are different roles. Now, if you want to explore these roles, so I will like to take you to trailhead.salesforce.com. So this is Salesforce learning platform where you can get to know about certifications and career paths, right? So I'm just opening this website in front of you. So it is trailhead.salesforce.com. And if you go here and if you click on learn and select career paths, so here you will see all the career paths, and those will be available here in detail along with the salary package. So these figures are related to US, right? So if you see the screen, so here you can see different roles are available here, and a few roles will be covered in the boot camp. So after learning Salesforce in this boot camp, you will be able to apply for these jobs. I don't take guarantee, like this is not a job guarantee boot camp. Again, I'm repeating, this is Salesforce learning boot camp. Once you learn things, you can try for certifications and then you can apply for job, right? So it depends on your skill set, like how well you do in certifications and interviews, and then accordingly you will get the job, right? So these are the jobs or careers that you can plan. And what you can do, you can just click and open any of the career so that you can have insight, right? So I just opened Salesforce admin career path. And if you scroll down, so what you will see, the base salary, again, I'm repeating, it is for US. Then job posted in 2021, right? Growth rate. Then if you scroll down, so here you can see admin, Salesforce admin skill set. So if you click here, so you will get the skill set, like being an admin, what skill set you need. So if you see here, so these things you need to learn, right? So many of the things I will be explaining in the boot camp, right, related to Salesforce, and other things, those are not covered. You can just explore this page and you can get to know about each and every role, right? So this was about the role which I explained. Now I'm going to explain about the certification. So if you go to credentials and click on certifications, so here, basis on particular role, you will find details about the certification. So once admin is completed, so you can go for admin, business analyst, right? The platform app builder, once flow builder is completed. So you can just open and go through what all topics are available in those, and you can just start preparing, right? And maybe in middle of the boot camp, I will like once admin is completed, so I will walk you through again with this website, like what all topics you need to actually learn for this boot camp, and sorry, this certification, and whatever is missing in the boot camp, you can learn those through the trailhead, because those are theoretical topics which are left. Okay, and if we talk about development, so few topics are missing that I will be including in the bootcamp, and then we'll see development related certifications as well. So we'll try to match, like everything is covered in the bootcamp. So you can go for platform developer one and JavaScript developer one. So I will try to cover the topics which are related to these certificates. So coming back to slides. So now these are the frequently asked questions. So many people are asking different questions, like from when this will be starting. So here you can see all the sessions will be live on YouTube, right? All the sessions are free. You don't need to pay anything, right? All the sessions will be recorded and they will be available on YouTube. So I will be creating, and I think I already created a playlist, and in that playlist, all the sessions will be available step by step, right? And duration, like it will be 1 hour 30 minutes. So I kept 4 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like many folks, like they spend time with family. And like 3 days I gave you so that you can revise things, you can prepare, and next week you can learn new things. So we will be working 4 days, right? 4 days, 1 hour 30 minutes. Starting date is 23rd Jan. So I will be sharing this information on LinkedIn, Telegram, Instagram. And like on my LinkedIn page, I will be sharing the link on daily basis. And I will be sharing the Excel sheet link as well with you, so that you can bookmark that sheet in your browser and you can have all the links handy with you. And time will be 8:30 to 10 p.m. IST. So it is overlap time. So folks, those who reside in US, EST, PST time zone, they can also try to join. If they miss, like recordings are available, so they can just go through with that. Total number of hours will be 80 to 100, so it is long boot camp, and it will go for 20 weeks or maybe 6 months. So it depends like how many topics we cover. That will be deciding the length of the boot camp, right? So use your mind. Don't don't think I will be charging anything. Everything is free, so you can be freely attend all the sessions and start learning Salesforce. Now, how 1 hour 30 minutes will be divided? So, initial 50 to 60 minutes, I will be explaining the topics and will give you the demonstration. And in last 30 to 40 minutes, I will try to answer as many questions as I can. Right. So I will try to create slides and demonstration in such a way so that you won't be having much doubts. But still, if you have, so I will try to. Okay, so these are communication channels. So I think YouTube, you already subscribed. Then you can search Sanjay Gupta Tech School on LinkedIn and you can follow the page. You can search Instagram. You can search Telegram. So Telegram I will be using frequently and LinkedIn as well, because in Instagram it is very difficult to post the link, right? So through these mediums I will be sharing the information to you so that you can join the sessions. So there are some questions. So now, uh, before taking the questions, I just want to share one more thing. Like sharing is caring. I am doing this effort for the community free of cost. So what you can do, just share this information with others as well, so that they can also become part of this bootcamp and they can learn Salesforce freely, and they can decide whether they will be able to uh, uh, create, or they will be able to get an opportunity to build their career in Salesforce ecosystem. Yeah, Swati, I remember you. Thank you for messaging me. And now after this, this is all about the session. So those who don't have any doubt, they can just leave. And if you have doubts, so you can just ask questions. And I will see you on 23rd January at 8:30 p.m. IST live on YouTube. So this was all about the bootcamp that I shared with you. I hope the whole concept you liked, and I just try to cover as many topics as I can, but still few are missing. So I will try to include those as well, and we will be doing things in detail. So now, if you have any question, then you can ask. Otherwise, you are free. Don't waste your time. Have dinner, and you can just go and watch Netflix and all stuff. Yeah, timing is 8:30 to 10. Yeah, Dikshit, thank you for remembering. You just uh, wrote. I taught you C++ plus plus in college days, so that remind me those time. Thank you, everyone. If you have any question, you can ask. I think I tried to cover everything. Yeah, sheet link I am just sharing with you. So just a second. So it is available in view mode, and everybody can access this. So I'm just pasting this link in the chat so you can copy it and you can just bookmark, so that you remember to join, right? So I will be updating the sheet time to time so that you have enough information, and we will keep track of all the information in this sheet. And later on, once sessions will be started, so I will try to give you a document where I will be uh, sharing all the scenarios, whether they are related to admin, they are related to flow builder, apex, trigger, test classes, anything, right? So everything I will be sharing with you free of cost, no problem, so that you can learn things. Yeah, so Abhi, I will update freshers job as well, but right now, like there are less opportunities in market. So once opportunities are there, surely I will be sharing with you. So if you don't have any questions, so thank you so much. We'll see you on 23rd January. And I hope you will like this unique bootcamp. And please share this information with everybody. I think today very few people join, but uh, again, I'm saying I won't go with the numbers. I will go with the quality, right? So I will try to give you quality content so that you can build your Salesforce career. So thank you. Yeah, Rituraj, I will explain how to prepare. So, like preparation is very easy. You just need to prepare for different questions. So I already prepared a playlist for that. You can go. Yeah, Yogesh, I will be sharing assignment soon. Let me start the sessions first, then I will be sharing. Yeah, Arun Patel, there is opportunity. I think you missed the slide. This bootcamp is targeting those who are shifting from non-IT to IT. So you can also learn Salesforce by watching these sessions. Yeah, Rohit, with zero coding knowledge, you can just give it a try. I will try to explain. Right? So just give it a try. Not doing anything and doing small effort, so both are different. So just try and try to learn. If you can, then it will be good. Otherwise, there will be no loss in this. So Karthik, if you need to learn Flow Builder only, so you can just learn those sessions only. I already shared the sheet link. So you can just see on which date those sessions will be there. So you can just attend. Yeah, so Moti, yes, you can apply for internship if you are getting, or you can just apply after finishing the course. It depends on you. Rituja is asking how to fill the gap. So there is no way to fill the gap. You can just do learning and you can just prepare yourself and do lots of certifications. Then only you can fill the gap. So Vishal, you can just follow LinkedIn. People are posting jobs there. You can just follow that so that you can have enough knowledge about the jobs. So I think today I have less questions because I just tried to put everything in the slide. So I think everybody is good with this information. So I'm just wrapping this session here only. Thank you so much for joining this session. And I think this bootcamp will help you to learn Salesforce. So my motto is making lots of people Salesforce ready. So I'm with you. Trust in me, in my content, all the content which I will be delivering, all the use cases. So yeah, one more question is there. Can a person with zero coding experience complement? Yes. You can, Jerome, you can just start learning. So once epic sessions will be there, so you can just join those sessions. Yeah, Nilesh, as a web designer, you can also learn Salesforce because in Salesforce, there are UI, UX jobs, front end development and designing. So you can go for that. Yes, Clash Legend, it is necessary to do certification because it gives you add on uh, weightage to your resume. Like you actually clear the certification, it means you have the knowledge. Uh, Sanju Sam is asking Salesforce Industries. No, this bootcamp won't be covering. Maybe later on I will. Yeah, rapper classes I will try to cover. Yeah, so someone joined from Pakistan as well. So thank you for joining. Yeah, I will be posting the jobs. So I think there are no much relevant questions now. So I'm ending this bootcamp here only. Thank you so much everybody for joining the session. See you on 23rd January, 8:30 p.m. IST. Thank you. Bye everyone. If you have more questions, so you can just reach out to me on LinkedIn. I will try to answer. Thank you, everyone. So now I'm taking a leave.